Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a little book tag called Burn, Rewrite, and Reread. So this is like a fun little game that I found on the internet that I thought I would do with you all. So basically what I'm going to do is I have my Goodreads pulled up on my laptop here on my lap, see? And I'm going to randomly sort through the books that I've read. And then the top three, I'm going to pick which one I want to burn, which one I want to rewrite, and which one I want to reread. So let's go ahead and do some rounds. Okay, so the first three that popped up was A Court of Frost and Starlight, so the fourth book in ACOTAR. Hidden, which is the 10th book in the House of Night series by PC Cast, and Bloodlines, the first book in the Bloodlines series by Rochelle Mead. So this one's a little easy-ish, I guess. I would burn Hidden. I really liked reading all of those books when I was a lot younger, but looking back on it now, they were just okay. The storyline was just you know. I loved it when I read it, but I probably rereading it now, I'd be like, oh my god, I can't believe I read these. I would rewrite A Court of Frost and Starlight. I liked it, but I didn't love that book, partly because it was a novella, and it really was just setting it up for the fifth one. But there were some parts in it that I was just like, I want to expand on it, or maybe could cut out. So that one I would rewrite. I would reread Bloodlines. Anything that has to do with the Vampire Academy series or world, I love. I've read the Vampire Academy series probably 3 or 4 times. Bloodlines, I do need to go back and reread that. So this is just a nice little reminder. Okay, so the next 3 that popped up was 10,000 Stitches by Olivia Atwater, Piranesi by Susanna Clarke, and Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J. Maas in the Throne and Glass series. Okay, this was a hard one because I really liked all of these books. Oh my gosh. I would burn 10,000 Stitches. That one I really did like, but it wasn't my favorite of the 3 Regency series, fairy tales by Olivia Atwater. It did kind of like, I gave it a 4 star, so it didn't land flat for me, but with this, I'm like, it's hard. I would rewrite Kingdom of Ash. And the only reason why I say this is because it is so long. Like, this book is almost 1,000 pages. It's maybe like 5 or 6 pages under 1,000, if it's not 1,000. So that one I would probably rewrite. Maybe just cut out some scenes or whatever, even though I gave this one a 5 star. So you would think I would reread it. But I would definitely reread Piranesi. I enjoyed that book so much. Just the ending of it, I had no idea that that was gonna happen. I didn't even guess it. But just the intricacy of this world and dimension and the guys in his head all the time. I don't even know how to describe this book. It is just very, whimsical, very magical, and I would definitely reread that one. Okay, so this one's really interesting too. These three books are City of Fallen Angels, which is the 4th book of the Mortal Instruments series, California Dreaming, which is the 10th book in the A-List series by Zoe Dean, and Love on the Brain by Ali Hazelwood. I would, to be quite fair, I don't really remember California Dreaming. I read these A-List books all like back through in high school, and I reread them. I loved them. But I'd probably burn California Dreaming just because I don't remember what the premise is of this one. So it's probably just better that I burn it. I would rewrite Love on the Brain. I liked it. It was not my favorite of Ali Hazelwood's. There's just some parts in there that I might have wanted to make a little bit more steamy or add something extra to it, something like that. City of Fallen Angels, The Mortal Instruments, anything that Cassandra Clare writes in the Shadowhunter world, I just love. I will reread these, and as you can see, they're all behind my head. I have every book. I love them. I even have a special edition of The Mortal Instruments. That's another side of my room, but that one definitely reread 100,000 times. Ooh, okay. I've got 2 5 stars in here and a nonfiction. So Paper Towns by John Green, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, and Clockwork Angel, which is the first in the Infernal Devices by Cassandra Clare in the Shadowhunter world. So obviously we kind of know where I'm going to go with this. I would burn How to Win Friends and Influence People. This nonfiction book, it is good, but it was written so long ago that it's just boring. And here's the funny thing. I didn't read the book. I listened to it on audio. And the person who was narrating it, I'm sorry, you were very boring. I hate to be mean, but that's the truth. It was just boring to me. Paper Towns, I would rewrite. I read this. Oh gosh, it's been years I read this. Oh, it said I read it in 2020. Well, I don't remember it, so I guess I'm going to rewrite it, even though I gave it 5 stars. And then I would definitely reread Clockwork Angel. I mean, it's Cassandra Clare and Shadowhunters. So yeah. All right, we're going to do our last one here. Maybe we'll get some doozies. So this is really interesting. So we've got 2 non-fictions and a fiction. To be quite fair, it's going to be pretty easy for me. It's Earned, My Journey to Becoming a Hunter of Man by Robert Turkla. Cast, The Origins of Our Discontents. And The Crown's Fate, which is the Crown's Game sequel by Evelyn Skye. Oh, and the cast was written by Isabel Wickerson. I DNF cast. it just wasn't vibing with me. So that one I'll burn. Earned My Journey to Becoming a Hunter of Man. I hate to be like, I want to rewrite it because it's nonfiction and it's about him. But I'm going to have to say rewrite. And maybe it's to fix some errors or something that could be in it, you know, because the story was great. I really did enjoy it. But I would reread The Crown's Fate. I really love that series. It's just a duology, and it takes place in a Russian time period. So you got the Tsar and all that kind of stuff, but it's about basically a tournament for finding the Tsar a magical knight or apprentice or something. So that one I would definitely reread. Well, thank you for joining me on my book tag for Burn, Rewrite, and Reread. We definitely had some interesting books pop up in the random sort on my Goodreads. So thanks again. Subscribe, like, comment down below. And don't forget, be good people.
When you feel it's hopeless, when you think that